crib. Ex tried to hit me, bitch, I'm over you. I just hit decline cause I know what it is. Motherfuckers watching, trying to see how you move. Cops keep killing.
Oh, these niggas that we going now, they stop talking.
Yeah, that's one of them stylish intros, you feel me? We here.
That's interesting.
Oh, we hear some voices. Y'all hear that?
I hear the voices.
Welcome back to the First Gen Pod. I am your host, Krypto.Divine. Bring your own mind. Don't cut me off while I'm doing the intro. To my left, go ahead. To my left, what you got?
I'm Darkskinned Jermaine. If you don't know, now you know.
It's your boy Solomon Israel. Free Palestine. Fuck the IDF. Fuck the AIPAC. Fuck Netanyahu.
Whoa.
Yeah, remember.
Whoa. I'm Andy Black, a.k.a. Black Andy.
Andy Black. How you feeling this weekend? How did you do this weekend? How'd everything go?
I'm good, man. Same old, working, staying on task. Nothing real major.
Simple man, simple answer. How about you,
Yep.
Solomon?
I've been all right, man. I was fighting COVID. I guess I didn't dodge those cooties as much as I
Whoa.
thought I did last week.
You got COVID and you sitting by
caught it.
me?
This microphone might have COVID in it for whoever got
I
to
ain't
use it.
scared of that shit.
I ain't got COVID right now. All right. Come on.
I'm vaccinated. It's supposed to work, but I don't know.
Right. Double vac. I got the double jab.
This cat got 6 boosters and still got COVID.
Still got it.
Yeah.
One shit to a G though. I'm straight.
Honestly, you didn't been getting it more than most of us.
What? What you mean you didn't been getting it?
I mean, how many times have you had COVID, bro?
Nigga, once, just now.
He lying.
That's your first time
He
having
lying.
COVID, bro?
1,000%, yeah.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
When
We done had that stop before, remember?
No, we was talking about
Alright,
my girl
anyway.
being sick.
He don't want the world to know.
yeah. I remember
Girl
that. I
was
remember
sick.
that.
She
Right.
didn't have COVID. Then I got
talk
COVID.
about
And
this
now,
year,
then she
nigga.
got COVID. This year? When
I'm
did I
not
have
talking about
COVID?
this
I did not
year.
have COVID.
You've never had COVID before?
No.
Oh, so you was
Anyway.
lying.
I did not have COVID.
Anyway.
That's why you shouldn't lie, because you forget the lies you told.
Whatever.
How was your weekend, though?
Man, fuck FanDuel.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Fuck FanDuel. I deleted that shit. That's my last time depositing. I don't want no notice. And fuck single mothers.
This man.
Fuck single.
What is going on?
Hey, this
I
is
know.
fuck everybody.
What is going on?
You gotta
Listen.
believe that.
that was unnecessary.
Nah, well, now that he said it, let's get into it. He had an interesting post on Facebook. It's
pretty
First
random.
off, hold on, because I kind of got a beef with you, bro. Now, the only women that got my phone number is my mom, my girl, and my son's mom. But some type of way, a bunch of single mothers was calling my phone this weekend. What's wrong with your friend? Why he don't like single mothers? What's wrong with single mothers? I work hard. I'm like, what are you talking about? Lo and behold, Darkskinned Jermaine was on Facebook starting fires.
What you got against
Tell him what you
single
Yeah,
said.
you gotta explain that one.
Tell him what you
my mom
said.
was a single
'Cause I'm not
mother,
with you.
one.
He said, I'm not
So
with you.
what's,
not
what's
with
really
you.
good? Miss Sheila
Let's
is
get into it. Y'all, where you want to start? The good or the bad?
Wherever you want to start.
All right,
brother.
no, I'm bullshitting. So first off, this started because of some trend on Facebook. You know how they do it. It's trendy. So when a nigga like to play, you know, when the cat got the motherfucking gun, it ain't fun. when the rabbit, my bad, or is it the bunny? Whatever mammal it is that got the gun, it ain't fun. You feel me? They was on the book playing around with that 6 foot shit. If you 6 foot, follow me.
Oh, so your
If you
feelings was
6,
hurt. Your ego
yeah,
got
I was
hurt.
like, and I make it real public. I'm real 5'11" out here, and I try to represent for them 5'11" niggas. Some of them niggas in the middle. You feel me?
This guy.
So your ego was hurt.
Okay, go ahead.
So we gonna play with niggas' heights, and we counting. Let's count how many kids you got. You had to raise by yourself.
Oh no.
You feel me?
Yeah. You on your own.
All of
now,
a sudden, single mothers started unfollowing me. Oh, now you want to listen? You want to listen to your baby dad? You wouldn't be a single mom now, would you?
Damn, this guy.
Where are we at with it?
Jermaine's thoughts are his own.
They
Do not
definitely.
reflect the opinions of the rest of this
Like,
podcast.
nah, but you know, yeah, it's a
Or-
lot, you know. I'm not gonna apologize.
That
for
was just a ploy to
because
see
it was
who's
a fucking
single.
joke.
Jesus.
Y'all thought it was funny with the 6 foot shit. I thought that was funny. Man.
Women do think it's
But
funny coming to dudes' height, dick size, and shit like that. When shoe on the other foot, it's a whole different thing. Body shame and slut shame and yada yada. But it's okay to shame. It's okay to shame a man all day
Facts.
for things beyond his control.
But let it be known, I am not opposed to dating single moms. I mean, that's most of us.
Dude,
What I'm gonna do?
Well,
I'm not laughing.
probably ruined that one, buddy.
yeah, you
so
definitely
Oh,
ruined that
no.
one.
Nah, not
you
really.
have to move on to the 18-year-olds or something.
Not really. I mean, fuck the single moms that I made. So I'll play. I love my baby mamas too.
This is wild already.
And that probably attracted a whole bunch of single baby moms to your inbox.
Oh yeah, they
Tell
was
them
in-
that part.
Yeah, and for real, it was only like 10 unfollows out of 5,000. So,
Speaking of random thoughts,
and only the backup accounts too. I peeped that. So,
this guy. Did anybody see the story about the female cop getting ran through down in
Talking about Megan
Tennessee?
Hall.
Oh yeah, I lived right by Laverne, Tennessee when I lived in,
her name right
when I lived in
Oh
Nashville.
man, I tried to hit her up.
Oh, he got her Instagram, Snapchat.
I tried to get in line. What you mean?
He said, "I'm in the police academy." Yeah, that's an interesting story.
Hey,
So what's the story, man?
The story is that she, I don't know the full story. All I know is that she and like 6 or 7 officers ended up getting fired or got on leave or some bullshit because it was found out that they had all kind of like sex parties going and she was having sex on the job with multiple officers. She was also married. They were having all these like girls going wild style parties, they were saying. And when they say that, like there was other girls involved, but for some reason she was the only female who got outed and got.
I think she was the only female officer.
See, but they kept mentioning this. They were having girls going wild style parties at one of the lieutenant's house or something like that. And you had a girls going wild style party with one girl.
She was the only female officer.
Oh, but there might
Yeah.
have been.
well, no.
see,
What I read
see.
is a couple of the officers were swingers.
Right.
So some wives.
her
were
husband-
She was having
I think her
threesomes with
husband was out
married
of the
men and
loop.
stuff.
I see.
Truth be told, when I seen the story, I said, "Who cares?"
For sure.
I really,
That's a
I
very
really said, "Who cares?"
anti-black
And the
response.
reason why I said that is because it was all consensual sex, right? The only thing really that's the problem is that they had sex on,
On the
on
job.
duty.
On taxpayer
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like, who
Well,
cares?
that is the big
That
deal.
wasn't detrimental. That wasn't detrimental at all, huh?
Other than them like sleeping with each other on duty, that's the only problem. Anything outside of that, like, you got to deal with that.
Well,
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
that
If
was
you
the
a
big
married
deal.
man and you messing around, that's on you.
Well, I think that's the
She
big
obviously
deal
in
is
an
that they
open
were
relationship.
on duty. She's not in an open relationship.
That's
So-
what I read.
That's what they said.
yeah, that
Allegedly.
Really?
Yeah.
What I read was her husband had no knowledge of none of this, and he was.
Well, no,
trying to work
her
on his
husband didn't have
relationship
knowledge
and
of a
repair.
few of the encounters and wasn't keen to joining some of the swings or
So
whatever.
he just wasn't interested.
Sometimes.
You can go do.
He was
it.
like, "Do you, honey? I'm gonna stay out of this one."
yeah, like I
fuck
said,
that,
I didn't care. Like when
What
I read it, I
speaks
was
to
like,
me
whatever,
is
bro.
the psychological process to joining the police
force,
the
yeah.
police force. You gotta you
As
gotta
a
get
female, you think it's
a
like
psych exam. You gotta get a psych exam to be evaluated and get in, right? So
I don't think so. No.
yeah, I'm 100% sure you got to get a psych exam.
psych eval?
Yeah, you got to get psych.
No, this might be one of them Twitter facts
It's
again.
not, bro. You got to get a psych.
I think
like
you
you
complete
got to
the
get a
academy,
psychological.
Like, what do you mean by
evaluation.
psychic exam?
A psychological evaluation? They were gonna ask you a few questions.
So how
see where
does
you
that?
at.
So how does that like
How does it tie
connect
in?
to?
I don't know exactly the process.
No. I'm saying, how does that connect to like her having sex? You saying like there's something wrong with her?
I'm saying
Mentally?
that you have 8 sexually addicted officers on your force.
Do you,
Bro, it's like
do you think there's a psych eval that?
That
would-
sounds like
that would-
most of America.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody
saying
like,
that
what
was
do you
gonna be
mean?
detected from a-
Addicted?
I'm saying we got to be more careful who we put on our
None of these sex addicts, huh?
anybody would. We do these evaluations for a reason.
Well, I don't believe we do these evaluations because there's officers with way further mental health issues than being horny.
For sure, and they pass these evaluations.
The last thing I'm worried about my officer doing is having sex. Is if you ain't having sex on duty, don't have sex on duty, and don't be like, you know what I'm saying, stopping your whole life for having sex or whatever it is.
Yeah, have
Like,
all the
if you
sex
do
you
your
want.
job, like, that's not my business for real.
I'd rather have
So
an
you don't
officer
see
that's a sex addict than an officer that's gonna
So
kill
you
an
don't see
innocent
a
black
problem
man.
with somebody with a sexual addiction and authority and power over somebody in handcuffs or
If
something
you not,
like
if you not raping them or forcing them to do something,
I mean, there's cases.
Yeah,
okay.
fair enough. I don't
That's
know
fair
that
point.
that's
He stumped you there,
I don't know
didn't
if
he?
that's a sex
that's a fair point.
addiction problem. I think
I
that's
ain't gonna I ain't gonna pin it all on sex addicts. That is a large
that's a
portion
fair
of the
point, but-
population because of how the world is run today. But I'm just saying our psych evaluations for people to join the police, or if we're not doing them, we should be
should be for sure,
100%.
in every state.
definitely.
Every state is different. I'm pretty sure we do one in Ohio.
I thought we was gonna make jokes on this.
So
topic.
how
I got all serious. Man, nobody wanna hear that.
We can definitely get to it, but
It really ain't no jokes when it come to like messing around on duty. Like that's my problem.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
That's why it
You
became
know what I
a
mean?
big thing was that they
Yeah.
were all on duty, and that's why obviously why they
The internet made hella jokes and memes about this situation.
The internet is
just
immature.
undefeated
but-
with the memes.
Oh, we next.
Man, and other thottish behavior. Y'all hear about
Thottish.
Gabrielle Union?
Yeah, I did see that.
I still hit.
I bet you would.
She said that she cheated on her first husband, and she felt entitled to it because she was the breadwinner.
Well, she also said that her relationship was toxic from the beginning. So I'm guessing he was already messing around.
Yeah,
and
she
they
said
was
he was
both
doing it
messing
too.
around too. So that's why. Then I kind of agree with her. Like, man, you doing all this and I'm paying the bills. I bet you I'll go get me something. Like, what you talking about? You ain't about to just be
See, I didn't
laying
hear
up on my money.
So why even be in a relationship?
Exactly.
So keep it real right here. We got 4 fellas at the table right here, and all y'all real masculine, strong black men. First time hooking up with Gabrielle Union. She grabbed them ass cheeks and spread them apart. And missionary, she just grabbed them shits like this and spread them. Like, I don't know if you into that or not. Like, if you ain't, like, is you stopping her? Or is you like, hey, cut that the fuck out? Like you gonna stop? Like, what you gonna do? Because that's where it begins.
See, I'm so masculine, I can't even imagine that happening
wind,
to me.
You feel that gust of wind? You be like,
I'm in such a deep relationship. I can't even fathom another woman grabbing my.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Andy had that happen. He got too
Man, cut
much.
it out, bro. No, cut it out. Don't do
Is
that.
Joe spraying them over
Don't
there?
do that.
Nah,
Is Joe spraying you
No.
like
ain't spread.
peanut
Yo,
butter?
Andy got real quiet. He had that shit.
Don't do that. No, no, I didn't.
She had him against the wall.
Man, please.
Oh man. That reverse missionary.
Nah, brother.
She said, "You want that Chromebook, don't you?"
Listen, for my wife, I'll do anything. How about that?
Say it again.
Fair
Said
enough.
for my wife, I'll do anything. How about
No,
that?
that's right.
Some people
that's
say
the
feel
anything
me.
you do with a woman couldn't be gay.
No. Never mind. Go ahead.
Is there a line?
There's definitely a line. There's got to be a line.
What we got? Is there a line?
Let's
Gotta be a
breathe.
line.
Where is it?
Yeah, there's a line. At penetration.
Pegging? That's the
Yes,
line?
That's the line.
It would have to be.
That's the line? Like nothing before that?
Any
What's
penet-
before-
any
that's the
penet-
That's
line
got to
right
be like
there.
the worst thing, right? No.
Yeah, that's
you can put a finger
That's
in
the
there.
end right there.
Do with a
it.
finger. Yeah, no,
Right,
that's
so
that's
that's
the
the
line.
line.
That's the line. Yeah, that's the
Finger?
line.
That's the line?
That's the
Any
Like a finger in the
penetration.
booty.
Anyways. Yeah, any
I
penetration.
ain't one of them niggas, but a lot of niggas like finger in the booty. I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
that's suspect, but we'll move on. Not to alienate any of our fans. We're
I don't
not
know.
kink shaming.
I don't know where y'all want me to move on.
Yeah, y'all did that shit.
After that,
Keep going down all these rabbit
once
holes.
again,
Ass crack.
Black holes after black holes.
well, did anybody see that MLK statue?
Yep.
I just seen it for the first time.
Weird angle.
When you hold on. When you seen it, what did it look like?
Like Marilyn Manson trying to It's you know,
Because I'm so damaged by the internet, it didn't look good. I'm gonna say that.
right.
I'm gonna just say that.
Weird angles.
What is it,
It was,
supposed
yeah.
to
Bunch
be?
of weird angles.
It's
supposed to be an embrace.
It's an
between
embrace,
him
but
and
it's just the
Coretta.
arms.
Embrace. It's called the embrace.
So why not just have a statue of him and Coretta?
I
It's
don't
just the
know.
arms hugging on shoulders.
Yeah.
Arms hugging on shoulders on each other.
And arms.
Yeah,
Man, when I seen that, I thought somebody was getting top on the statue. Like, I was like, why would they make this? And then I looked at the headline. It said MLK. I was like,
look like somebody
What?
doing yoga trying to eat their own booty. Is what it looked like.
I keep seeing it just from Martin's hands, but the other side, like, there's another pair of hands on the other side of that joint.
Yeah, it's another pair. Of
It
hands.
is.
It's
It looks
them.
nicer from that angle, but they keep showing
They
that.
keep showing the
man.
weird angle.
That
Like I
does
said,
not
the
look
internet,
nice.
like it really destroyed me. I couldn't even like look at the statue because
Oh, they was memeing the fuck out of that.
yeah.
They put Megan head on top of that. She was getting hugged from the back.
man, I see a lot of people mad because they say we don't have a lot of like black love statues out there. So why would they make this one like that without faces?
Without face.
They made it bronze. I like them. I like that.
Who is that? Who made this? Anybody know?
I don't know who made it.
Yeah, I forget his
Come
name.
on, Mr. Laptop.
I'm looking right now.
All
I got
this
I got
time,
it.
you
I
ain't
got it
pulled
pulled
up
up.
one thing.
It's also in Boston.
Checking his emails.
Like,
Right.
The racist capital.
right,
Like, we can give you a black statue, but we ain't putting faces on it.
right.
anybody get in trouble for blackface. Not fucking with y'all.
Did you find the artist yet? We just gonna bypass.
We gonna bypass that because there's a bunch of stuff popping up.
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
don't know
Anyway,
the artist.
it's a swing and a miss for me. I think they should open that up to the public for a vote. Like, hey, this is the potential MLK statue we're gonna do. Yay, nay.
potential.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
you got
they
like a
said
rough-
it was obviously it took like some years to make.
right.
Oh,
but
it says Martin Dawe, DAWE. I hope I said that name right. I don't think I did because I'm being laughed at.
Does it give a background on him? Is he?
I just say his
American?
name.
You got a
It just say his
wiki?
name. Hold on, I'm gonna click on it. Y'all keep talking, man.
I
Don't be
mean,
silent.
it was bronze.
I seen the picture that it was. it was bronze.
I ain't really got nothing good to
You
say
don't-
about
You
it.
don't like that, the symbolism, of the bronze. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Right? I like that part. And I seen a picture that it was emulated after. It was actually pretty good. Like,
Picture.
yeah, like the picture that he, was
Like a
inspired
painting
by.
or like
no,
a-
it was like a
Yeah, it's an
photo.
actual photo. He just took the arms from it. Like I don't really understand that.
I mean, he got the gist of
Thought it was abstract
the-
and artistic, and then it was not.
spirit of
Yeah, he tried to get too artsy with it, and it didn't really pan out that well.
That's kind of how art gets. Artsy.
Yeah, not too artsy though. You got to know where to draw the line.
Set the ass crack.
Yeah.
Hank Williams Thomas. Oh.
In other news, let's get to like a more serious topic again. So in Dallas, there was a case where there's a school that the policy for the kids on the buses, they have to have a tag, and it helps to let them know where the kid gets off on the bus stop, like the correct location. So in this particular case, a kid didn't have his tag, and the bus driver was hesitant to let him off the bus, even though his parents or guardian was right there for him. So there's like some clips of it. It's kind of chopped up, so it ain't showing everything in context or in sequence. But you see the bus driver, she's saying he don't got his proper documents or whatever. And then the next scene it goes to is a black lady slapping the hell out of her.
She pushed that. I seen the.
Did she nudge her? I couldn't see if she actually
pushed
nudged her.
because she was like walking into the bus, and she like swatted at her to
She
get off
didn't
the
even
bus.
have to do that.
And then she,
Yeah.
of course,
So she
your
slapped
child on
her.
the bus, and this bus driver
Right.
swat at you to get
I
off the
promise
bus
you,
with
they
your
was
kid there. Come on,
That was the most civil group of black folk I've ever seen in a
for
situation
sure.
like that.
She would have been able to pull that.
So
bus
anyway, I'm still telling the story.
off. Right.
Go on.
So after she got slapped, she sits down, closes the door, tries to speed off, but the bus literally breaks down like at the stoplight.
Oh shit.
And then at that point, you see parents running to the bus. They grabbing kids out the window, grabbing kids off the back of the bus, opening the emergency door. And it's just like, it's a bad situation. It's 8-year-old kids.
Yeah.
They looking crazy in traffic.
Jesus.
Um,
Bad optics.
So like, I want to start with you, Andy Black. You got kids. I got a son. Jermaine got kids. Solomon soldiers don't march, but that's
Saul
another
don't
story.
say- Saul don't say-
Wow.
Yeah,
So-
you wish that on me though.
Put yourself in that situation. You at the bus stop. You pick your daughter up every day. The bus driver pulls up and says, "Oh, she don't got her tag, so I got to take her back to the school. You got to come pick her up from there."
Well, ultimately,
What's your reaction?
it's my responsibility for her to have her tags, right? As a parent.
I mean, it's an 8-year-old kid. The tag could have came off some type of way.
All right, so you got to put your like that. The bus driver is the last line of defense, basically. So what if she pull up, right, and you got a crazy baby mom out there or a crazy baby dad out there? The child knows them, and then you say, "Hey." Next thing you know, the crazy baby mom or the crazy baby dad all the way in California with your child. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like the bus drivers. There's no right answer to this question, right? Either you follow the protocol and then they try to like, you know what I'm saying, do their job. And then you're mad because they can't get off the bus. But it's like, yo, they ain't got a tag and I don't know you. So the bus driver is the last line of defense to protect your child from something happening to him. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like either way it goes, I mean, there's really no right answer here. I think that the adults have to be patient and talk it out rather than.
So my question is, would you have been patient and talked it out?
Oh no, no. I wouldn't have been because I'm gonna be like, my child is calling my name. But as a father, I'm kind of like, man, like, come on now, it's common sense. The child's calling my name, but I do get why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just me understanding. I do get why, but
Then the other part of it, not to get super racy on y'all, is most of the parents is black
You
women.
can't let no white.
Hold on.
lady have-
Most of the parents is black women, and the bus driver is a white lady. So when the news ran the story, they literally interviewed 2 white people that you didn't even see in the video. The first white lady is saying, she's basically blaming the parents for how they reacted. And then the white dude is saying, well, some people think the bus driver is wrong. Some people think the parents are wrong. I don't know. So that adds another element into it. Now, what was you going to say, brother?
he's about to say
Man,
something.
soon as some white folk get a position of authority and got a reason to flex on a nigga,
That's the thing though. Like I try to exhaust all possibilities before I say something that's racist. You know what I mean? Like I really, as somebody who works security, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like there's just certain things you got to do, and people want to be protected. They don't want nothing to happen, but a lot of times they don't want to go through those protocols. Like if I tell you that I gotta pat you down or I gotta look in your purse. Because they're like, well, I ain't a criminal. They get mad. Like I worked it at a bar. I was at a 7U, 6U football game. People really get mad. But if something happens, they're gonna be like, well, where was security?
Right.
Well, I'm trying to do
didn't
my
do your
job.
job.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't want me to.
right? Well, it's this
So,
thing that we practice
double-edged
called.
sword.
That's what I'm saying.
It's this thing we practice called discretion, right? Right here, easily. I'm the substitute, and this is the substitute bus driver.
Yeah.
So that's why she didn't
That's true.
recognize any of the
Exactly.
parents.
That's why she doesn't know that this is everyday mom picking up
Right,
some-
which is
Right.
fair, which is another
Okay.
factor to take into account. She doesn't know that I see you every day. I drop this kid off to you every day. So she kind of has to have
So
a
she
little-
knew when she was putting them kids on the bus, like, you ain't got your tag. Whoever picking you up, they gonna be mad because I'm telling them they gonna pick you up at the school. No, no, you're gonna be mad because my kids get off the bus.
Yeah.
She is doing her job, though. I can't,
was doing her
I
job.
can't say she did the wrong thing.
Did she still lose her job?
She was
It's-
suspended
Yeah, she's suspended right now.
while the case is under investigation or whatever. And that parent might get charges put on him for slapping her. That's what I read.
She definitely hit first. I
yes.
definitely seen that. in the
I ain't
video.
seen nothing about her getting nothing.
Of course. But I would say she shouldn't have tried to storm off with a bunch of kids loose on a bus, with people standing right outside the thing. That was reckless. Probably operating a vehicle recklessly, whatever. And had she not did that, maybe she could have sat there. Okay, I'll call the police. Whatever. At some point, like you said, with the whole she lets the kid get off the bus to a parent. The parent takes off. That's a police responsibility. Bus driver don't get paid enough to be defending you and your kid. Like, to some extent, yeah, I'm not gonna let a stranger take your kid. If your kid's getting off this bus with somebody that they don't recognize or they're clearly in distress, I'm not gonna let that happen. If it's a parent that they recognize and this is your child, I think I'll let you take your kid. If you're in the wrong and you run away with your kid, the police is gonna settle that. I'm not settling that. I'm not about to drive off with your kid with you sitting right outside my bus.
And then again, you said these kids as young as 8 years old. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know any 8-year-olds like running around your house right now. I got a 10-year-old, but you could clearly ask an 8-year-old, like, this your mom? Like, you live with her? Okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what if they don't know the interworkings between you and your partner? Y'all could like legit.
That's a simple
no.
question right
Listen,
here.
no.
Like,
listen to what I'm saying.
You live with this your mom? You live
Listen
with
to what I'm saying, bro.
good.
Listen to what I'm saying. If that person is not supposed to have that child, right?
That's the court's responsibility. That's not a bus driver.
Okay, so then you put them out there. Like I said, they kidnap them and take them somewhere. It's gonna be your responsibility because they're gonna come after you.
And you supposed to follow
And
policy.
what you gonna do? Lose your
You can
job?
lose your job.
Exactly.
Okay. I'll get fired.
You lose a bus
or
driver.
get my ass beat. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, but I'm telling you that I'm telling you the mindset that could possibly be, you know what I'm saying?
That's security shit, man. Because you know security my gosh, bro. Like, security is a serious ass job.
Man,
You don't secure some shit, you fired. You secure some shit, you might get hurt.
You might die. Right?
was it security at that Lakers game when Shannon was about to whip somebody's ass?
I don't know, but Shannon was clearly bigger and stronger than everybody within the 600.
You know what irritated me about that whole team? Is they run their mouth so much and they ain't won nothing.
Who, the Grizz?
Yeah. They ain't won nothing.
I mean, they good. They young and talented.
You watched the game?
No, I just seen that clip.
I barely seen the clip.
So
I
the,
think they end up winning that, didn't they?
well, the clip we referring to is the Lakers and the Grizzlies had a good game going. Around halftime, Shannon Sharp, well-known commentator on Undisputed with Skip Bayless.
Shay.
He was talking, said something to either Ja or Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks said something back. Next thing you know, people holding players back. They acting like they want to fight Shannon Sharp. Then Ja Morant's dad come over. He start talking, and he just always want to be in the spotlight.
His dad.
Like, he got sunglasses on. Why you got sunglasses on?
LeVar Ball complex.
Right. But Shannon looked like he was ready to whoop all their ass.
Yeah, Shannon. I don't want problems with Shannon at 50 or whatever he is. That nigga young somebody. Yeah, it'll take all the strength in your body to not get destroyed by Shannon Sharp. I don't care how old he is.
For sure.
Especially skinny ass John Morant's dad. I don't know what he thought he was about to do.
Skinny ass John Morant dad and skinny ass John Morant would have had a whole problem with that nigga.
John Morant probably got some squabbles in him. That nigga explosive.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying skinny real extra hard, like skinny niggas can't fight. Like that, y'all starting to irritate me now.
Yeah, that nigga. He had about 100 pounds on him.
Right. It matters.
Yeah, I can see his hand just bouncing off Shannon. That's all you got, nigga. It's over.
Oh my god.
That's all you got, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Kimbo Slice.
That jacket was hard he had on too. That nigga looked hard in that picture.
Look at that cardigan.
That cardigan.
He said
was
that
hard.
jacket.
He'd stomp you out in that
Yeah,
cardigan.
I bet you
boy.
did like that. That's your style for
I
sure.
bet the price went up on that mug.
Right? Oh yeah, they got hella product placement on that one.
The Lakers won, by the way, by 1 point.
Have the Lakers been doing all right?
They doing all right. They trying to look formidable. But AD still hurt. So LeBron been averaging like 37
That's crazy.
at 37, 38 years old.
Yeah, that's nuts.
The GOAT.
Why
I'm looking at you.
me?
Yeah, I'm looking at you. I feel like
I've never said anything negative about LeBron in my life.
Wow, that's a lot. Y'all just lying today, huh?
anybody that
What have I ever said negative about
Let's
LeBron?
get into it. You hate LeBron.
No, I don't.
You ain't supposed to do this.
I don't think I've ever heard you say like a good word about LeBron.
You don't like Kendrick or LeBron.
No, listen. I've explained my position.
He
on
one of them Jordan
No,
stands. If y'all don't know,
I am not. I've explained my position on
Glory
LeBron.
days, nigga.
I don't like Ohio niggas being happy. That's my position.
that's well from an Ohio nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here, but I mean, I wasn't born here.
He said,
I don't like Ohio. I hope Cincinnati lose. I like when Cleveland lose. I like when O State lose.
Get the fuck out.
I just don't
here.
like. I don't like y'all being happy.
You gotta get
It's
that
a
hate
couple
out
of
your
them
heart.
niggas
Get that hate out your heart. I ain't even no big.
That's a true
team
Ohio
fan.
though.
I'm
No,
not
that's
a
a true
Browns
Ohio
fan.
because
I'm
there's
not
a
an
few
Ohio
of them
State
niggas around
fan.
here, man.
Man,
Bruh.
but I ain't
There's
never
some
heard
Michigan
no.
State
When you
fans,
sit around for
some
17
Michigan
weeks and
fans.
just listen to Cleveland fans talk crazy about Pittsburgh, like you just really just hate everything.
Pittsburgh. What is your ties to Pittsburgh? That
I
you
have no
so-
ties to Pittsburgh.
Why are you so passionate and prideful about them talking shit about Pittsburgh?
That's my squad.
Yeah,
Fuck
you can't talk. Hold on now. Hey, we hey,
And anybody
dog.
who like,
Hey, we
anybody
can-
who acts like
Right. Yes.
Solomon's views are not the views of the pod.
I don't have to make me have a Shay Sharp moment.
I ain't gonna let you talk about my Steelers.
Yo,
man.
so-
I still on you.
Okay,
I'm
do
on
it.
HBO, right? Scrolling. I'm trying to watch I'm trying to watch Pennyworth. Y'all ever
Hey,
seen that?
before y'all do that,
What?
I'm gonna correct myself. The artist is Hank Williams Thomas. All right.
For who?
For the
bronze?
statue, yeah.
For the
Like a
embrace?
nigga almost.
Is that
All
a
right,
black
got it.
man though?
It sound like it.
I think
How
it
much
was
the
like,
statue
man,
costs?
don't do
Oh,
that.
shoot.
like,
He said, "Look up how much the statue costs."
$25 in cop.
but I'm scrolling through HBO Max. You feel me? I'm trying to watch my show Pennyworth. And you feel me? I like all the
What is that?
Pennyworth? It's a DC. That's it's about the butler of Batman.
Batman.
Pennyworth. It's about Alfred.
Okay.
It's pretty dope actually. I'm looking for something new to watch. I see Velma down there. I'm like, what is this? I click on this, and I'm like, immediately something is wrong with two of these characters.
Yo, antennas went.
I was like, who are these folks?
What was wrong with them?
They sat in the tanning bed a little too long. Apparently, the mystery of the locked tanning bed, the mystery of the spray tan.
So it's the well done version.
No, but
It's the all-inclusive version.
but I watched the 2 episodes and I ain't completely upset with it. People are in uproar, but I'm like, it's a prequel.
Before she turned white.
Before she turned white.
Well,
I'm very curious.
first of all, so it's just like it's a money grab.
So Velma is black.
It's
Sorry
a
to cut you
money
off.
grab.
Yeah, I never really
Ding,
said
ding,
the
ding,
thing
ding,
that was
ding.
wrong with the 2 characters was Velma and Shaggy are black.
I think Velma's Latin. Yeah.
She's Indian.
Indian? Oh, she's very dark.
Mindy
She not white. She not white.
So they got it super inclusive. They got Indian, black.
dark skinned India.
It's a money grab. That's all it is.
1,000%.
They got
mean-
pedosexual.
Would you rather it just be an all-white cast like the?
I would rather them just create something else and leave Scooby Doo alone.
Right.
Can't do that.
Why not?
Too much money in Scooby Doo.
That's
You
my
gotta
point.
run that back.
The money grab. So like you just you mess with Scooby Doo.
introduce
You
some
just
new
put
characters.
some random characters in there. Conservatives gonna be pissed off. Then liberals is gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? So they just fighting back and forth for the whole season, and everybody's watching it. Then people don't care about including gay people or black people, and they don't care for real. They just like, oh, this is money,
Ratings. Yeah.
ratings. That's it.
Hey man, America's changed.
Okay.
We care about the minorities now.
All right.
Things are different.
Did y'all watch the episodes?
I was trying to watch it, but my son kept running back in. It's not for kids. It's not for kids.
It's not for kids.
So yeah, my son kept running back and forth. I'm like,
for
nah.
What is it rated?
It's TVMA.
Yeah.
TVMA.
Is it? They be cussing in here?
But
Like
the
off
thing
rip,
is,
she
the-
called
the mystery wasn't solved in one episode. Like
Oh, they
Scooby Doo.
leave some cliffhangers in there.
The mystery is ongoing.
Is it worth watching?
Yeah, go take a look.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, it's decent.
Okay.
It had real bad ratings coming out the gate. But I
don't watch
if you
that.
like
I
them
don't-
type of adult cartoons and you could tell like it's just playing on a lot of current events. That's it.
Yeah. That's how a lot of shows are
Right.
lately. And if I could agree with anything with the anti-woke bullshit, it's that everything seems to be this fucking what did you just call it?
Money grab.
No, what did you say just now?
What?
Right.
Right. What did I say?
He said
What did he say?
it's playing into a lot of
You could tell we don't
current
listen.
events.
current event, like
Current
current
events, yeah.
fucking issues,
Yeah, like
whatever.
issues. Yeah.
And it gets it's too obvious and annoying when you
Right.
see it. It's like, all right, y'all trying too hard,
Yeah.
and it's disingenuous. I guess
Right.
you could say. You know what I mean?
Anti-black
100%.
made it hard for any of us to watch TV.
Yeah.
Bruh, it's hard for me to watch TV. Like I don't see I don't even be entertained. Like I'm always looking for like what's behind the curtain.
entertained?
This is why I only
know what I mean?
like serious like dramas and crazy like shows. Not serious. Yeah, like serious like dramas or like fucked up. I do like action, spy movies and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because you can't put a bunch of bullshit tropes and shit in there. It just is what it is. Mystery, espionage, whatever the fuck. I like that kind of shit.
I feel like you put a lot of time into picking your shirts.
Yeah, I like that shirt.
Can we get a close up of his shirt,
That
man?
threw me off. I just
Busy looking.
I like
Throwing
I like I
subliminal
don't know. I
messages.
like graphic tees. I got so many graphic tees,
Did you
man.
peep? Did you
So
peep
anybody
the
want
hat?
to
That
sponsor
got
me?
a fresh black to it.
Anybody
You
want to
just got
sponsor me?
that.
Did you peep the hat with Michael Jackson leaning on there? Hey, Michael Jackson Hey, Michael Jackson fired a nigga on stage.
Bruh, that video had me dying.
What video?
I was
Mike
crying.
is the GOAT. for
He was
that
singing,
alone.
but like something was going wrong. He was like, "Job gone, job gone." Like singing it, bro.
He was ad-libbing.
What? When?
I don't know what year it was from.
I don't know. I posted it on my
shared it.
thing.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh, I'm
I
sitting
can't,
here
I
like,
can't, I
this
can't
shit-
play it, but I'll show you after. I
The crowd
can't play.
didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
They were still cheering.
He was just ad-libbing.
Man,
but
that
Brad
was-
knew. He said, "Break down."
Damn.
Lost the job.
That shit was
Michael
silly.
Jackson, wild boy.
Shit. Mike is the GOAT.
Hilarious.
I guess you gotta expect that from perfectionists, man. You mess up around them.
You got one
You
time.
got one
a
time,
couple-
that's that.
Maybe twice.
Facts, man, because you know you lied on the resume to get the job anyway.
You think he lied?
Hell yeah, you lied. I turned the mic on for James Brown too. I heard that nigga.
So y'all do know Mike is the GOAT, right? Mike is the GOAT. Michael Jackson.
Michael. Oh, we talking about Mike Tyson?
Yeah, I
You
think,
think
he
Prince is the
well,
GOAT?
well,
Talking about Big Mike Marsh? Yeah, Marsh is the GOAT.
hey, but what do you mean? Like
Like
just all?
just period.
I mean, I
When it comes to music,
When it comes to music, it's definitely
it's
MGK.
it's
He definitely.
it's hard to fight. It's,
hey,
it's
that's
hard to
worse
fight
than
against.
Beastie Boys.
Right.
Definitely
MGK
there's
is better than
definitely
Beastie Boys. I don't care what
a whole
nobody
bunch
say.
of vocalists better than Michael Jackson.
What you say?
Whole bunch of vocalists better than Michael Jackson.
But Michael
bunch?
Jackson is the GOAT. The whole package.
It's a whole bunch of
Listen,
instrumentalists better than Michael Jackson. A whole bunch of.
It ain't a whole bunch of performers better than Michael Jackson.
how many
might be
of
the
those
only
guys?
thing
How many
he
of them did they
has
have to
that's
like
the
stop a
best
whole
at.
basketball game for? You ever heard that story?
Say it again.
You ever heard that story when Michael Jackson went to a basketball game?
What happened?
He went there. They had to stop the basketball game because the people in the audience was like,
The freak the fuck
you know what I'm
out.
saying? That there go Mike, and they was about to
Mike.
like, yeah,
All right,
look it up.
Michael
was
Jackson
courtside.
timeout.
He was
Hey.
courtside. They had to stop the game,
Chris Brown could sit courtside. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him.
and they don't stop the game for nobody else. Michael Jackson, I think, is like the only person in history where they was like, you know what?
But Michael Jackson was one of the first like
People literally
super
died from
mega
just seeing
star
him.
celebrities,
Literally.
and he was very embracing to his fan base and shit. Like, you know, most people when they that level of celebrity, they kind of remove from everything or don't be.
You would think that kind of celebrity would be generational, but have you seen Blanket?
Man.
All right, bro.
Hey, no, that's a good question, bro. Because I've seen Paris Jackson and
Where is Blanket?
one of them other. I've never seen Blanket as a adult. Like a,
What is Blanket's real name?
Blanket.
I'm pretty sure it was
That's
Blanket.
his real name, I believe.
I think he does use a different name. Maybe I
Cover.
did see him Cause how many kids does he have? Is it just Paris and a boy?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I've seen Paris with a boy that was her brother. Maybe that was
I
Blanket.
think he only got 2.
But I didn't remember her calling him Blanket. That's a good question.
I seen a bunch of questions. I can't talk that fast. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
man, you horrible on the laptop.
Hey man, listen.
yeah.
I brought this just to like for the look, and y'all start asking real
You
questions.
sit there and act like you doing
He's like,
shit.
then y'all start asking real questions. I'm like, I gotta use it.
I'm hacking into the NSA.
Here go another question for you off the script. You know, you got a family member, a female family member, and she call you like,
I'd be scared of your questions,
you better be,
bro.
Nah, I
you
do
better
too.
be.
Yeah,
Your family, your little cousin call you like, hey, big cuz, you got $5 so I can whatever. Can you cash at me $5 so I can get something to eat? And you be like, actually, little cuz, I ain't got it right now. And she be like, oh, that's okay. I still love you. You know you just saying her she got to suck some dick for that now, right?
Bro, what?
Whatever the fuck she needed from your ass, now she gotta go. Now she gotta go knock on the nigga door.
That's
now
what
she
you-
gotta
that's-
text.
that's what you
Now she
think?
gotta text somebody like,
That's what you think?
"Hey boo, you a big head."
That's what you think?
Hey, you sit
wild.
there, and it's your fault you ain't have $5 in your cash.
That's wild.
Now
That,
she gotta
that's
suck
that's
dick for
wild.
everybody
for
don't live in
$5
the
for
same
$5.
underworld
Or
you
$4 for
live.
$4.
Right?
Sometimes maybe she just go
this
to
guy in
bed.
the
Maybe she gonna ask
trenches
her
for real.
mom after that.
He in
Why
the
she gotta suck
trenches,
dick
look.
for it? She gotta suck dick for $5.
Cause you already ain't the first person she asked.
That's as highly as you think it's your cousins.
You big cuz.
Man,
You know if she'd have got to you, like, damn.
your cousins
Your
hate
mama,
you.
your brother, and your nigga ain't got it. Damn, me neither.
That's
baby.
wild. Me neither, cuz. Good
I
luck.
don't know what to
Thank
tell.
God my cousins don't ask me for nothing. I ain't gotta contemplate what they do.
So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
They know you ain't got it. They ain't gonna ask you.
I don't.
Before you know it, they try for the police academy.
Got a bunch of Megans on our hands.
Jesus Christ.
Man, we shooting through these topics though. I think we got about one or two more.
Anybody watch? Did anybody watch any football?
Yeah, bro. Fuck FanDuel.
I caught a little bit.
I'm done.
I was impressed by Joe Burrow. I think.
I'm not impressed by Joe Burrow.
Okay, because you a
What a
hater, bro. You just
surprise.
natural
That wasn't
born
an
hater.
impressive game.
What a
It was 17
surprise.
to 10, wasn't it?
He's wearing the wrong
That wasn't
uniform,
an
number one.
impressive game. He had like 4 incomplete passes the whole fucking game.
The score was 17 to 10.
They were playing Buffalo. You act like Buffalo ain't shit. They was like the second best team all year.
Yeah, they was playing in snow. Yeah. You got to keep the conditions in mind.
It was an impressive game.
First of all,
Josh Allen is one of the best.
Yeah, to go into Buffalo in the snow and beat their ass like that, that's impressive.
It's
Buffalo's
impressive.
defense did not show up. Hamlin was missed.
Von Miller. They didn't have Von Miller.
Von Miller was
No excuses, man. I don't want to hear it.
But Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's supposed to be the guy.
supposed to be the guy. And I guess he was.
that's what I was worried about. Like, they can't score points. You know, like, you going to play Cincinnati, so, you know, you got to be worried about, 21 to 28 points, you know what I'm saying, from them. So, like, but y'all can't match that. So it's more so on the offense. It's, you know what I mean? So
I was happy. They won me some money, man. I needed that.
I wasn't, because I wanted Cincinnati to go home. Because I don't feel like they still should be playing.
in them
You still good in the
FanDuel
FanDuel.
books.
that Dallas.
You'll
Niners.
be down before you know it. FanDuel was built on losers.
I know. I
That
could
was
tell.
an unimpressive game.
Tell.
I feel like whoever Dallas. Who is Dallas? Who's Niners? Niners won, right?
They played Dallas. Talk about a
Who are they
stinker.
playing now that they won? They won, right?
Oh, Philly.
Yeah, Philly.
Oh, yeah, they getting destroyed.
Oh, you think?
No, you can't bypass that game though.
Yeah.
You think
Dallas
Dallas
look-
by Philly? That's
Dak.
gonna be a great game.
Philly and Niners?
No, see, well, hold on. Y'all trying to bypass.
Yeah, y'all trying to
we just watched.
bypass.
Wait. No, bring
The
it back. 'cause
Cowgirls
it
got-
was it was some silly stuff that happened
I mean,
at the end of that
they
game.
both look sorry. Both of those teams look trash to me the whole game. That was a
No, did you see the last play?
No, it was just defense the whole
not.
game. You didn't?
You didn't see the last.
I suggest you look
Yo,
it
hey,
up.
pull that up on your laptop, bro.
No, man.
They tried to do some weird ass play
trick play,
with
yeah.
Zeke at center.
What they
The
did?
linebacker just ran through him.
No,
Bo that go to fuck off.
I did not see that.
Oh, it looked pathetic.
The way
was
they
pretty
did
bad.
Tampa the week before, man, I put my money on it.
But Tampa's not really. Tampa wasn't good all year though.
It's Tom Brady in the playoffs, though.
It's still, you know, Tampa wasn't good all year. So like, I kind of like expected it. I just didn't know he was gonna go out like that.
They went.
I just know watching the Niners
40
Dallas
points?
game. I was like, these are the
Crazy.
two weakest teams in the playoffs for sure. It was really, really obvious. I feel like that those were the weakest teams in the playoffs.
That the Cowboys.
I don't know. San Fran is tricky,
Cowboys
man.
and San Fran.
They got a good ass defense,
Start over.
and they say defense wins
Yeah, San Fran is
championship.
definitely
That's what they
got
say.
good defense. I
what they
think
say.
I think they're gonna be all right against
Philly.
Philly. I don't think Philly gonna blow them out. Matter of fact, I hope they don't, because like I said, my brother-in-law made me hate Philly. So
It's gonna be a good game.
Bro, what team don't you hate?
I don't like teams that other niggas like. I don't. It's not because like it's weird, right? It's usually like the fan base that make me not like a team.
Damn. He
That's
fucked
really-
Zeke
That's
up.
how I am with the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
that's the fan
Their
base,
fans
right? It's
piss
like,
me off.
come on, bruh. For real, for real.
So who you got in that game? San Fran, Philly.
I'm gonna go with San Fran.
San Fran.
I think Philly gonna beat them. I think Philly gonna beat them, but I'm just going with San Fran.
It's in Philly.
It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the. Yeah, it should be.
I think they would get a home field advantage.
Yeah. Yep.
So you clearly think Philly going.
Fuck yeah, I think Philly. I know Philly's.
You
gonna-
think Hurts gonna lead them through?
Yes,
Ready for the bright lights?
I think so.
Yeah, I think Philly is the better team, obviously, but you know, I'm still holding out hope that they don't win. So
You see that George Kittle catch?
Yeah.
Man, animal.
I don't know. San Fran got a great defense, man. They keep them in the game. Purdy might hit Debo a couple times.
And the
Hit
offense
Kittle.
is a problem, man. Cause
you think Purdy ready for the lights?
that white boy?
Because
Can,
this is
that white boy can run the ball. I ain't just
like
no regular
undefeated.
white boy.
what white? What?
McCaffrey.
Okay.
Nah.
That white boy has a name. You gotta.
That white boy.
We online now, bro. You just can't be. Somebody
white
be in
boy.
the comment like, I didn't like that he
Right.
said.
That white boy. That white boy.
This is a race pod.
Debo,
Oh my
Boy, he
God,
can run,
man.
boy.
Debo
We gonna cut
Samuel
that out.
a better running
Go
back
ahead.
than Christian McCaffrey.
You said what?
Said Debo Samuel is a better running back than Christian McCaffrey.
Different.
I don't know if I can say. Nah, I ain't-
I don't know. I ain't never
hitting
seen.
both
I ain't never
Debo.
seen Debo take nothing from the backfield. Like it's
What?
usually like
Yeah, what was
You know
that
what I'm
last year or the year before? He
Sweeps,
was
bubble screens.
They was giving him a lot of
they was. Okay, I, ain't,
Shit.
because all their running backs had got hurt.
I got you.
Yeah,
He was eating.
but he ain't better than McCaffrey at running back. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't take it that far. McCaffrey is just like he get hurt too easy. He always hurt.
I just ain't seen McCaffrey do too much shit if he don't got open field. I ain't seen him break a lot of tackles. He might throw a little a juke or something here if he can get past one dude. If nobody else is gonna tackle him, he gone. But he's not about to get in here and break a bunch of tackles, stiff arm nobody. He's not fighting for a bunch of yards. He
But
can
that's a
catch out of
select-
the backfield. He can run through open field.
That's a select few of running backs that's breaking tackles though. Like most people need them blocks to get. You know what I'm saying? To find that crease and go.
McCaffrey is shifty, man.
He's shifty, but he needs wide open field. He's not. He's you can arm tackle him. He get tripped
Normally
up.
I'll be on your side, but I can't do that to McCaffrey. He better
That's a
than
Pro
that.
Bowler.
He better.
He
than
consistent.
That. Come on,
man. He
now.
consistent.
I ain't saying he the
He's
best back in the
solid.
game.
He's solid. I ain't saying he trash, but I'm handing the ball to Debo before I'm handing it to McCaffrey.
So you would hand
Glad
the
you're not
ball
the coach.
to a receiver
They would be-
before you hand it to Cap.
Yeah, that receiver is way bigger than Christian McCaffrey is, and I think he's faster.
He's
And
definitely
he's definitely
faster.
stronger.
No, he's not. He's not
Definitely
faster than McCaffrey.
stronger. He might not be
I don't-
faster.
I don't
He's
think
at
he's
least just
faster.
he's at least just as fast.
Y'all
He's
just
a-
be saying
he might not be as
stuff, man.
shifty, but I guarantee.
This the part where we
This is
just
the part where
say
you
stuff.
niggas just
No,
say
I know what it
Look up
is.
there 40 times.
I know what it
Look up
is.
there 40 times.
He's blacker.
He might not be as shifty, but he's faster, and I know he's stronger and he's bigger.
You
than
trust that ball in a nigga's hands.
him. Whatever. Well, we'll see how the playoffs pan out. Anybody got any Super Bowl predictions?
Man, I put my money on the Cowboys and that was my last bet in FanDuel right there. When they lost that, I said, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You put money on the Cowboys
to win the Super Bowl. It was 850. It was plus 850 though. You know, so I was gonna win some money.
So you put money on the Cowboys
Listening to Twitter.
to win anything.
No, that ain't nothing to do with that.
That's Mr. Twitter
I was
facts. He
listening to
listening
the
to Twitter.
numbers right there and how they played last
So you put
week.
money on the Cowboys to win anything.
I did.
You
I
ain't
did.
watched the last 3 seasons,
3 seasons.
4 seasons.
I mean,
I
30
feel
years.
like the way the Bengals came up, you know, somebody else, you know, it might
Yeah,
be
but the
somebody
Cowboys
else's
ain't
time.
doing nothing other than.
I think this
It's
is
the
the
same
Bengals
core.
year.
I want
You think the Bengals
I
here?
think they're going to do
I
it
want the
this year.
Bengals to win it. I think Philly might pull one off, but
I don't want the
would
Bengals
like-
to win because they shouldn't be playing right now.
You're tripping, bro. What you mean?
You telling me if Lamar Jackson was there, they would still be playing?
I don't live life on ifs.
That's what I'm
live
saying.
on-
They shouldn't be playing, bro.
Bonafide facts.
Right,
And
but
I
they-
believe Cincy has it.
Did Lamar not play that playoff game?
No.
I didn't know that.
But now with the remaining teams, which are Philly, KC,
San Fran,
San Fran, who else?
Cincinnati. Cincinnati.
Yeah, and Cincinnati beat KC like 4 times, so 3 or 4 times. So I don't have no faith in Kansas City beating them.
I want Cincy to win it. I think Philly's gonna win it. But we'll see.
All right, we're going to see. Well, I think it's about time for us to get into that big talk segment, Mr. Solomon.
We could do that. For those that don't know, Big Talk is a moment we like to take during the podcast to step away from the typical current news cycle, current celebrity gossip, and step away from the small talk, make some space for big talk. Talk about some of the bigger, deeper issues plaguing society, people, family, relationships. Recently, especially thinking about the whole bus driver situation, and I think we had read something about, I read something about them canceling a Black History class and out of a curriculum in Florida or something like that. Of course, it'd be Florida. And it got me thinking about the whole homeschool versus public school situation, which is something I've thought about for a long time because I've always thought if I ever had the means and the time, I would love to homeschool my kids. One, because I hate the fact that we let some other people choose the curriculum and the books and the whatever and the version of history that we're going to teach to our kids and expect them to excel in that and force this upon them. And two, I've met only a few people that I've met in my life who have been homeschooled, and they were all exceptional people. They were exceptionally intelligent, talented. One girl I knew spoke like 4 languages, played the piano, violin, all these things. That was easier to focus on when you're being taught carefully curated curriculum that of your parents choosing. If your parents obviously are intellectually inclined or musically inclined or whatever, you just get a more distilled and focused process of learning, and you can learn stuff that you're interested in. And I think for a lot of kids that is a more beneficial environment than putting them in a classroom where they're 1 in 30, 40 kids or hundreds of kids who don't get one-on-one kind of rearing and learning experience, or trying to find what they're passionate about and trying to hone in on that and bring out all their gifts and their talents. So for me personally, I would think if I ever do have the means and the opportunity, I would definitely homeschool my kids. But I think it's more so, even more prevalent now with the whole, they're been taking shit out of, trying to rewrite history and take black stuff out of history, critical race theory, all this bullshit they're talking about they don't want in schools. It's really just obviously just a ploy to whitewash history and make the next generation come up how these people want them to come up, and take the voice away from obviously people like us. What do y'all think?
You know what, Solomon? I think you are not on the. You're not alone in that thinking. Actually, in 2022, there was a census taken. The black population jumped from 1 to 16% homeschool.
Really?
Yeah.
16.
So we are on the same train.
Right. The thing is, they are too. You know, right as far as right wing or racist people, whoever you want to say would be against, your black child having books with black leaders and black whoever in them. Those people, I guess it doesn't matter so much that they're increasing their homeschool numbers, but it's just a fact that they are too, and they're also training and teaching their kids in their ways as well. You know what I mean? So I feel like that makes it even more important for people like us to take our kids learning into our own hands as well.
I think in theory it's a good thing, but I feel like a lot of parents aren't really equipped with the proper knowledge or information to homeschool a child.
For sure.
They have hard enough time as it is making ends meet.
For sure.
So then you asking them on top of that to make time to teach your child, and you probably got to relearn a bunch of stuff that you done forgot.
Right.
As well as doing your own proper research.
Right.
Like I don't want parents teaching their child from some YouTube videos of a nigga that's in his basement.
Sleep on YouTube. YouTube got
That's just making some stuff up though. Like that's dangerous to me.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So
for sure.
I think I would like to kind of have the best of both worlds where, my son goes to school, but then when he comes home, I can also teach him what I know and teach him what the real world is like. Like, yeah, I know they telling you this, but it ain't always gonna go that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just think that,
especially with me having so many different like jobs and stuff I'm trying to do myself.
For sure.
It would be almost impossible for me to properly.
This is exactly. I mean, this is
homeschool.
why I said if I had the means and the opportunity, because I know it's unrealistic for most people, and that is the harsh reality, I guess, of it. It's definitely something that's in an ideal situation. You know what I mean? If I don't have a expendable income, or I can't take time off work or not have to work or something, or my wife don't have to work, I don't expect that we're gonna have our kids in homeschool for sure. And I'm not firmly against public school, but like I said, if I had my way, I would definitely prefer to be able to handpick the things that I want to teach my child. Obviously, you want them to learn the basics, maths and everything, English, writing, learning how to read and comprehend, and some things about science to an extent. The thing about homeschooling that a lot of people don't know is that a lot of states don't even have a curriculum that you have to follow. Like your kid just has to be registered as a homeschooler. I think it's like 16 states. You don't even have to. Let me see. I think I wrote it down somewhere.
While you're going there,
We ain't heard from Andy Black yet.
Yeah, you got kids.
There's pros and cons to homeschooling.
Right. 16 states have no curriculum requirements. 32 states have no mandatory testing requirements. And 12 states don't even require a parent to notify officials when they pull their kid out of school and start homeschooling.
That's interesting.
Right.
This is probably one of them because, the Amish community here, people only go to school to the 8th grade.
8th grade,
Right. Yeah, there's pros and cons to homeschooling, con being, socially.
I was about to say, you about to make your kids socially awkward.
That's not true. There's plenty of ways to socialize your kids. You got church. You can have them in sports. You can still have kids in sports. There was a kid that was homeschooled that played tennis at our school when I was in high school. You can
Bro,
still
you could
socialize.
definitely tell the difference between a homeschool kid and somebody who wants.
Right. And like I said, most of the homeschool people I know were brilliant. As opposed to Brilliant. 1,000%. One of my best friends.
It's not about
Taylor.
brilliance, bro. I'm talking
Not to
about
mention, you
being
can
able
still be
to-
very socially awkward in a public school
In a
setting.
public school.
No, it's about being able to function. You could be socially awkward and know how to function, bro. Like, I don't want to put my kids in a position where they don't know how to function
How
when
would
they
they
get.
not know how
You
to-
know what I'm saying? If I die tomorrow, my kids have to be able to stand.
And you think
And it's a
public
lot
school
easier-
is what gives them those
No,
tools?
but it's a lot easier for them to learn how to like maneuver around people.
So they don't have cousins, they don't got family. You're not gonna have them in a church.
Yeah, but
You're not
you
gonna have them
talking
in any
about
other-
people that actually love them. I need them to be around people that don't love them,
And
so they can see what's
also,
going on.
Also, it's
I mean,
a different environment. This is a learning environment, a work environment that they're learning potentially at an early age. You can learn how to deal with adversity.
Right.
You feel me?
I think y'all are underestimating how many outside of school programs and things that you can involve your kids in. You know,
I mean,
they
you know,
obviously.
it's cool to socialize with my cousin when we playing
It's not
tag and
just
shit.
cousin.
but
You got
once
Boy
we-
Scouts and Girl Scouts, kids that got home. You don't have to be in the school to play a sport.
They think homeschool, man, you just at home
You
all
just
day.
at home all day. Like I
24/7.
boxed from when I was in middle school. That had nothing to do with school. I didn't have to be in school to go with boxing and be in a sport and have camaraderie with whatever, deal with adversity. I was in there getting my ass whooped, sparring with an older dude. That was part of socializing me and teaching me discipline. It had nothing to do with school. So there's plenty of things outside of school that you can use to socialize your kids and build team building, whatever you
but
think they're
understand
getting
that-
in public
You understand
school.
you're saying extra.
Okay, yeah, it's extra. So is homeschooling your kids. If you got the means to homeschool your kids, you got the means to put them in
What if my
gymnastics, put
child
them in
don't wanna
gymnastics
play
and
any
karate or
sports?
something like that? Then you get them in what is
Chess
it?
club.
What if they don't want to do chess?
Then they gonna have to do something. What if they don't want to do that?
No, I'm just asking you because like some parents ain't gonna force their kids to be
Man,
like.
just don't sit around the house
take
all
them
day.
to church. Then you.
What if they don't want to go to church?
Okay.
All right, what if they don't want to go to public
What if they don't
school?
want to do nothing? What if they just don't? What do you?
I'm just saying like no. I'm asking these
They're
questions
going to be
because
interested
some
in so
people.
you find what they're interested in and have them do that. Take piano lessons, whatever it might be. Get them in ballet, gymnastics, karate.
They gonna find
There's a
something on the
million
internet that they
there's
like
a
to
trillion
do.
different things, right? Get them into gaming.
And you
get them
want
a
that
little
to be their
setup.
first interaction with like strangers?
It wouldn't be
like
their
a
first
karate
interaction
class?
with strangers because you're gonna put your kid in preschool, daycare, and whatever. They're gonna have family that they're gonna be around. Y'all are acting like school. Grade school is the first time your kid is ever socialized with. Y'all have kids, and y'all should know that that's not how that is.
That kind of is how it is. Unless they
So
go to daycare,
your kids never seen nobody but you and or your girl.
they seen
until
their
they
cousins and their family.
right? And that socialized them until they
Like
got to
I said,
school.
like-
and
But
or
like I said,
daycare.
those are people that
point-
care about them.
My point is
Right,
socializing.
they're children.
That's a
they're
different
not
type
gonna
of
They're not going to
socialization.
meet the real world until they are a certain age. That's what being a child is. Even in school, you're not going to meet the real world. You think when you were in second, third grade, you saw the real world and saw that people didn't care about you when you were a cute
I
little
did.
kid.
I fought.
You ever
You ask my mom. I fought like almost every day going through elementary school.
Yeah.
you ever seen
All my life.
you ever
I
been
had-
in like
I'm
school
busy.
as a young
I've
age
gotten
and
so many
seen a
fights.
kid like physically show his frustrations, like he can't get something, like he's like tripping. That is weird. Why is that weird? Because he do that shit at home and his mom is like, calm down, but everybody else is like, what the That's what your kid is doing when you're homeschooling. You're going ahead and you're letting him work through his shit.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Some people ain't equipped to handle it. I'm sorry.
Right.
Some people ain't
So
equipped to handle it.
Okay.
When that kid is socializing in another learning environment and he can't get something, and now he's demonstrating these things he does at home because he's comfortable with this. This is how he learns.
But like I
feel me?
said, that's not the only place that he has to go to learn. There's all kind of other outside of school environments and programs and things. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, whatever, all kinds of stuff. There's this thing called Generation Joshua. If you look into homeschooling, there's like a whole lobby community. It's a huge thing now, especially now since the pandemic, now since the critical race theory, anti-woke bullshit. They've gotten real serious on homeschooling their kids. And it's been like this for decades. There's this thing called the HLDS. It's like a legal group that helps fight for parents' rights to homeschool their kids and stuff. And that's why all those states got all these lax rules and regulations on homeschooling your kids, because this HLDS is this lobby group that has gone to Washington or go to your state Supreme Court and fight for any bills that infringe upon parents' rights to whatever, teach their kids. One of the leaders who started the HLDS started this thing called Generation Joshua. And this is like a program where they have all these homeschool kids go to this whatever location, and they basically learn the ins and outs of every level and branch of government, law enforcement, CIA, FBI, lawmakers, legislation, all this. And they mock, it's like a model UN thing or some shit like in high school. And they learn every branch of government. And they assign these positions to people, and they learn the ins and outs and the checks and balances and how all this stuff works. These are all homeschool kids. And this is a huge program that they do where they learned, and they're learning shit for the next level. They're not learning how to fucking fight so-and-so at lunch because he stole your whatever. They're learning how to rule the country. And this is one of the things to me that seems real important for black families to get involved in, because they're grooming the next generation of world leaders through this group. You know what I mean?
I don't want a nigga ruling my country that don't know how to navigate the lunchroom.
Whatever, he's going to be. And when your kid gonna still be trying to get the nicest Air Forces and fucking.
That's why there's a bunch of stuff going on, weird stuff going on. There's a bunch of kids who was homeschooled and don't know. No,
You think that's what it is?
I'm just playing. I mean, it's to each his own. I think that there's just certain lessons that you miss. You know, it's just no perfect answer. I guess. There's no perfect.
I think the answer is monastery.
Is what?
Monastery school.
Montessori.
Montessori?
Monastery is where nuns.
All right.
Yeah, I was
Montessori.
confused. All right, got it.
Montessori schools, I believe, is the answer to that.
But that's still a curriculum in somebody else's.
Yeah.
Which is usually a lot more inclusive and creative and.
Yeah, it's an
regular.
interesting discussion. It's no right or wrong
You
answer.
ready to go, huh?
Just opinions being thrown around.
Yeah.
You
Right.
feel me? At the end of the day, we want what's best for the kids, for the next
sure.
generation.
For sure.
But we are the first generation podcast. Y'all got any last words y'all want to get off? Any shout outs?
Yes. Here at the First Gen, we like to represent small and local businesses. So
OnlyFans don't count.
I'm gonna represent the OnlyFans, bro. So, Darkskinned Jermaine, how can they get in contact with us? How can they get in contact with us? Tell them what it is.
The link is right here.
Facebook, First Gen page on Facebook. You want to inbox us, talk business, whatever.
Instagram as well. Don't forget
Instagram.
that.
First gen.
Hey, we trying to get rich and we trying to take y'all with us.
So what's our YouTube?
First
First
Gen
Gen
Media.
How we spelling that?
1ST Gen. It's right here.
Just like this.
Just like that.
Just like
like
that.
that.
Please like, subscribe,
Like,
share.
subscribe, all that, man.
All
Share.
that.
We trying to quit our
Share,
jobs.
comment, like, subscribe, mention
Like I said.
everything, DM, all that. We need it. We need it. And cash at me because my pockets is hurting. So
Like I said, we trying to get money. Trying to get y'all money too. All that.
absolutely.
So hit us up for some ads. You feel me? We doing sponsors and all types of things like that. Let's get up out of here, man. I'm ready to get somewhere monetary.
Peace, love, and prosperity to all. We out.
Till next time.
Hey.
Trust a nigga and that's in perpetuity. Refusing to be bothered with the typical foolery. Don't bring it to my eye if it ain't got shit to do with me. And if you feeling froggy, just take a sip of brewing tea. My mind is full of fine minutia. I might just try to find Medusa. Invited to the Kama Sutra. Inside is screaming hallelujah. Niggas keep telling me I'm overdue. I be in the studio, it's up in the crib. X tried to hit me, bitch, I'm over you.